Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it just got interesting. We have involvement from the merry men in our murder case. It is Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishments again, and I have a feeling that it's going to be the last episode. I'm the RNGenius, but you may call me Eric, and we're going to go to Notting Hill Manor at midnight. Our special skills are needed, our lock-picking skills. This is us. Normal Sherlock Holmes as ever. Nice beard, though. Nice facial hair.
Here I am at the manor. Somewhere inside it are the Hellenistic treasures.
You shouldn't talk to yourself so loudly, otherwise they'll get suspicious.
This lock is quite old. It shouldn't be much of a challenge.
What? That's the most challenging lock I've seen in this entire playthrough. Never mind. You're good. Let's do it. Let's do you first. I cannot push you any direction. This is the only connector I get here. I can push you out, but that doesn't seem clever right now. This could be a thing. I can push this both ways. This works not so well. No, I need you over here. Need you like that.
I need to find where the safe is hidden and lockpick it.
It's not midnight yet. It's not midnight yet, so they know. We're getting ourselves into quite some trouble.
This cupboard is an absolute mess. This cupboard is an absolute mess.
Who says cupboard?
Several books have fallen from the shelves. It seems as though this cupboard can be moved. I'll give it a try.
Move. Bloop. Easy.
So, that's the lock I must open tonight. Let me see.
Let me see. Not what I wanted to do. Huh. Wait. Let's rotate the entire thing. What am I missing? These seem very well connected. Except for that part. What do we get? Oh.
What a surprise. Another lock. And I won't be able to pick it. I recall that precious key around Foley's neck. It might prove a decent fit. I suppose they hired me to only open the first lock. Let us wait for the thieves, trap them, and find out. Let us check the thieves' possible escape routes in the event that they are caught off guard by the police from the front door.
Set the traps at Notting Hill Manor.
This door is a perfect means of escape in an emergency. This door is a perfect means of escape in an emergency. A solid rope.
What's with that rope? Object of interest. Okay.
This should be useful.
You let the rope lie around there, but you take the giant chair with you. Ah.
The door is now blocked.
Wow, professional. Professional blocking.
The ground floor window is a perfect way to escape the police.
Do.
This works very well. No one will escape through this window now.
No one could possibly. No. Oh no. Whatever will I do? Oh, I switched to first person mode. I don't know when I did that. I do not know when I did that. Let's go upstairs. Look at this.
Although this window is high above the ground, it would be possible for one of the thieves to attempt to use it for their escape. This should be useful.
Pearls. They won't think of escaping if they've got jewelry. No, I literally have no clue what he wants.
This window is high
what he
above
wants
the ground,
pearls for.
It would be possible for one of the
I
thieves
cannot
to
skip
attempt
that
to use it
dialogue.
for their escape.
I cannot skip that dialogue. Oh, come on.
One step on these beads, and our thief will go flying. I should walk carefully here, else my plan will be ruined.
La 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 bonk. Oh!
Any thief who finds his way upstairs will roll down very quickly.
Perfect plan. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Whatever will I do with a stove?
This should be useful.
Now it will be useful.
There is no ladder. If anyone falls here, he will need assistance to get out.
Jesus. Where can I find a blanket? Everywhere, basically. Chandelier? What?
I suppose that the thieves already tried to open the lock with this formidable hammer, but they were unsuccessful. Now, if anyone takes the hammer, the rope will uncoil and make the chandelier fall.
Exactly what I was imagining.
If he runs through the dining room and takes a sledgehammer to force open the door, the chandelier will knock him down.
Wow, that's kind of cruel. Oh, nice.
This should be useful.
That is definitely useful. Come on, put that over the gap. The hatch.
Now, it's not an open hatch, just a nice carpet on the floor. I should walk carefully here, else my plan will be ruined.
Please do walk carefully. Let's see this. La 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 la. Oh,
If a
bonk!
thief runs through the kitchen, he'll pay a surprise visit to the cellar. The traps for my circus companions are all prepared. I can leave now, but I'll return later with Charles Foley and his companions.
A half moon walk. Still in that quest line. Or storyline.
Police! Police! Stop where you are!
Where are they?
Trapped, Watson, with your assistance.
How so?
Well, you sounded just like a real Bobby, my dear fellow. You startled them into the traps.
I did?
I assure you, Watson, it was quite an entertaining show. They will not escape the house now.
You scum!
And this is the pistol used for the murder in Half Moon Street.
How do you know about that?
Have you closed the case yet, Sherlock?
Mycroft, what are you doing here? Did you follow me?
Sherlock, it may seem that I used you, but you should be pleased to know that you have served our queen well, in this instance. So now, let us catch the big fish. But this man is not one of the merry men?
No.
Then why exactly are we here, Sherlock?
This gentleman, Charles Foley, has been involved in a double murder, and the hunter of a set of valuable antiques, the Hellenistic treasures, which disappeared in a theft many years ago.
You're no better than the coppers!
You're right. Look at all that loot.
That is incredible. The Hellenistic treasures.
Indeed.
Nothing but trifles. Where are the merry men?
I don't know why you are asking me, Mycroft. They are yours to find.
I'll see you soon, dear brother.
Set the traps at Notting Hill Manor completed.
Flimflammer.
Alright, we have Precious Safe, Long Lost Art, make 4. Hidden Art. The antiques discovered inside the hidden safe of the abandoned manor at Notting Hill represents the collection of Hellenistic treasures that were stolen in 1885 and considered to be lost. Which made 4 Foley's Vengeance. Charles Foley organized the theft of the Hellenistic treasures, which was related to the double murder at Half Moon Street. Leighton Chapman was a witness to the crime. Absolve Foley. Charles Foley will be imprisoned for organized grand theft. Since he is not directly guilty of murder, his sentence will be shortened. Condemn Foley. Charles Foley organized and executed a wicked plan for revenge, with the added theft of ancient and valuable treasures. He deserves the rope. Yeah, definitely, this guy's a sick bastard. Good lord.
Charles Foley, you committed the crime of premeditated murder and of theft. You will be severely punished for your deeds.
You are pitiful. You Scotland Yard dog.
Save your words for the gallows. I'm sure the journalists will love them. I shall leave now, Watson. Gentlemen, please take our friends here into custody.
Where are you going?
I have unfinished business. I'll see you at Baker Street.
Unfinished business with the merry men. Because we still have a barrel of gunpowder. And basically a hideout.
Be careful with the lamps. Don't bring them too close to the barrels.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Who's there?
That is of no importance. What matters is who you are and the plans that you have here.
So you can stop us from carrying them out?
Eventually, yes.
Hey, careful. You'll blow us all up.
I'm listening.
We are a group known as the Merry Men. But I suppose you knew that already. We are the men who've already lost everything of value in their lives. We are ruined shopkeepers. We are workers who were fired from their jobs. Honest people who were robbed. We were forced out from our homes and thrown onto the street. And all of this in the name of the so-called law. the laws that were set out by our government. The laws that make the commoners only more vulnerable and the wealthy more protected. We are not only from the British Empire. Some of us are from the New Lands, America, Australia, and we are many. But men we are still, and we are merry for that we stopped being afraid. For those powers that be had done their best to plant the fear inside our souls, and we accepted it so easily. The fear advised us to keep our heads bowed. It prevented us from fighting. Bankers and politicians, they own our lives, our work, our bread, and they push us to compete between each other, just to see who may serve them better. But in the end, they are the few, so they are weak. They are nothing without their titles. We should not fear them. Our so-called masters should fear us instead. The time has come for our group to stand tall. Our great and many merry men. We are going to blow up the London Stock Exchange. No life shall be lost. But ownerships, debts, and property titles? They shall all be destroyed. They're only papers, after all. So many people will be freed over this night.
That is a radical step to take. What result do you truly expect?
Chaos. But soon people will understand that they are free, and that they don't belong to anyone. They will be able to work for themselves, together, without letting the rulers dictate what to do, and finally justice will arise.
What you are intending to do is a crime. It is not justice.
How do you see justice, then? Kids go to prison for a loaf of dry bread. And how many lords do you see punished for stealing from their people? Sending them to their deaths in mines, or overseas to fight for land? Our masters wouldn't hear us. So now it's time to sing the song of the merry men. Will you let us do our duty?
Of course not.
When people fight the Order, they are too blind to see the consequences that throw society into chaos. I shall stop your actions, but not you. Run. Now!
That was... what? That's not how it works. It's not... I mean, gunpowder is highly flammable. But those barrels didn't look that stable. Ugh, I don't think it would have exploded in that way.
So, you're interested in Russian literature now?
Quite lately.
It is an interesting book. I remember a few lines.
Really? I tried reading it myself, but I had a hard time understanding it.
Yes, Doctor. It's about intelligence. Sherlock, I vaguely recall one of the lines. Sometimes it takes something more than intelligence to act intelligently. There were also a few words along the lines of, pain and suffering are always inevitable for a large intelligence and a deep heart. Tell me, Doctor, does my brother show any signs of pain or suffering?
Not that I know of.
Because you see, Doctor, behind all of his masquerade, my brother does possess a deep heart. So deep that he does not recall where he places his love.
Well, I'm sure that...
His love and his duty that, in the first place, should be directed towards the Empire. For without it, we would be nothing. A country filled with uncivilized men.
And the Empire needs order and discipline. It has no room for chaos.
People who commit crimes, or at the very least intend them, deserve punishment, Sherlock. Without justice, there can be no civilization.
But we serve the truth, not justice.
Your truth, Doctor, that may prove immoral. Allowing people to terrorize London, destabilizing the whole empire.
Terrorize only the powers whom you serve, Mycroft. Not I, not Watson, not Mrs. Hudson, not Wiggins.
Sherlock, the merry men are to be stopped.
Not by me. You created the merry men. Stop them yourself. Only make sure that you don't create 10 more merry men by arresting the one.
Good night, Dr. Watson.
Anything in the post, Watson? Any clients worthy of our attention?
Only a second reminder from Mrs. Hudson about our new neighbour. She urges you to remove your...
Oh, I don't care about that.
Holmes, the lady who will be moving in shortly has requested the use of our spare room to place all of her boxes.
Wait. What? A lady?
A lady. Foley's vengeance. Charles Foley organized and executed a wicked plan of revenge for his elder brother. It took 2 human lives and almost resulted in life imprisonment for an innocent man. In fact, his band was hired by the merry men who planned a revolution in London. In addition, he organized the theft of ancient and valuable treasures that rightfully belonged to the British. Let's accept that. Commiserative. 96% of the people solved the case the same way. 83% of the people made the same moral choice. I never guess. Guilty brotherhood. Their crimes, your punishments. And that will be the end of my Let's Play of Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishments. What a very interesting game. Of course, you notice that I'm not the smartest human being in the world. I am no detective at all, but I did enjoy playing through this game a lot. I did enjoy making the, playing through the cases we had in my head and making decisions, and, it was quite a good thing. I did like it. I did enjoy this a lot, this playthrough. I hope you did too. Those are very interesting cases. There's numerous more Sherlock Holmes games. I don't know how many. This is the first Sherlock Holmes game I have played. I don't know if I will be playing another one. If you enjoyed the series and you think there's this game you should play, I'd like to see this Let's Play by you, then please go ahead. I will definitely play it if you want it seen Let's Played by me. Or at least I'll do my best. We had 6 cases here. It took me like 33 episodes, might have been. I didn't expect this playthrough to be this long, actually. I gotta admit that. Of course, now I'm in 4 days. Trails in the Sky the 3rd will come out, and I still have 2 full days to record stuff. So I wonder what I'm going to record next. It can't be that long, but it can also not... Well, I can't just sit around for 2 days. What am I going to do? I need my hobby. I do. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet. But I'm glad I chose this game to play through. Very interesting title. Very interesting. I did have this in my Steam library for over a year, though. So it was just waiting to be played by me. Just sitting there. Alright, I wonder how many credits there are gonna be. It's very quiet, the credits. I honestly don't have that much to talk about here. I enjoyed the cases, but what I didn't enjoy was oftentimes the movement of Sherlock Holmes was very, very finicky, but it's besides the point. The playthrough was very enjoyable, and I don't know how much more to say about that. I'm happy with the decisions I made. I am not happy with how many second tries I needed to solve certain situations. That was unnecessary. I could have done a better job of that, but well, some cases weren't exactly intuitive. Like, for example, in the bloodbath case, that was not... I could have found that out, honestly. Alright, what do we get? Ranking or something? Continue. An ending sequence. Why do you smoke? Are we gonna look at him smoke? Or is something gonna happen? Should I push exit? Should I open the casebook? Do you want me to open the casebook? I think they want me to open the casebook. Alright, I'm going to open the casebook. We have every single one of these done. Half moon walk. Hold to check. I can check all the things. I can see this. It's good. Let's push escape. Is this all that's going to be? Boy. I'm not gonna look at Sherlock Holmes smoke. Don't smoke, kids. Let's go back to the main menu. For the moment, though, I hope you enjoyed this Let's Play, and I hope I will see you in different videos of mine as well. There is quite plenty on my channel, so do go ahead. There's probably gonna be something, one thing or another, that you are going to end up liking. I'll see you next time. Until then, bye-bye.